is everybody just going to go to sleep then?
I
guess there
suppose
was
so.
nothing else left to do, so good old sleepy time.
We're back on the
Mm.
back in the RV.
Yes.
Okay. Sure.
Anybody want to do anything before they go to bed in the RV?
I would like to cut the brake line and set the fuel tank on fire.
Huh, okay.
Do you really want to do that, or
No.
okay?
Some good old irony.
I would like to get some Gorilla Tape so that when Xavier gets in his compartment, we can just, as a joke, tape it shut, kind of thing.
I'm thinking I should actually apprise one or both princes of the situation before we go back to Milwaukee, because if things go south, they'll never know what the fuck happened.
True.
Mm-hmm.
And what about both princes? You mean Forenzia?
Uh-huh.
And okay. Have we been keeping in contact with Prince Jackson at all?
No, I'm going to put out a feeler to Prince Jackson.
Are you going to do it on your own private phone, or are you going through Yana?
I'm going to do it on my own private phone because Yana, as far as I know, is my contact at Fiorenza.
Okay.
How many of them burner phones you got, Ricky?
Yes.
Okay, are you doing this back in your own bunk, or are you doing it out in the open?
I'm doing it in the open. I see no reason to hide this from anybody.
Okay. You call the number that was given to you by Prince Jackson, and nobody picks up.
Okay. Well then, I will do the layered approach. I will contact the sheriff and let him know that I have an update for Prince Jackson regarding the mission that I'm on.
Oh no.
What? It wasn't a secret that I'm doing something
That's
for
not
Prince
the oh
Jackson.
no. I've just had a horrible thought.
Oh.
Huh?
What
What
was
the
that?
thought?
Prince Jackson has been kidnapped.
Bum,
Oh
bum,
no.
bum.
Anyway, what actually happens?
Okay, so you're gonna call Damon?
Yes.
It rings for about 6 times, and on the 7th time, which you think it was going to go on into voicemail, there's a voice picks up. Hello?
Hey, this is Ricky. I'm trying to contact. I'm sorry. What was the sheriff's name? Damon.
Yeah.
Is this Damon?
Yeah. Sheriff.
I've got an update for Prince Jackson, and I'm having a hard time reaching him. And this is kind of important that I contact him.
Yeah, we're having a situation here. I'm sorry.
I see. Well, just let him know that the favor that he asked us to do just might go a little sideways in Milwaukee through no fault of our own. If we don't show up, that's what happened.
All right, I'll pass the thing. I'm sorry, but I need to get going. Sorry.
Okay.
If we don't come back, we got murdered in Milwaukee.
Right.
Just like my uncle.
Yana?
Yes?
Would you put a feeler out to Miss Fiorenza, see if she's available to speak for a moment? I want to give her an update.
Not even like 2 seconds later, John is passing the phone over to you. Ricky, my lad.
Good evening, Fiorenza. How you doing tonight?
Doing okay. A little busy here. Stuff has been going down lately. What's up?
Well, I have an update for you, and it's not pretty.
And what is that?
The well, the person we were sent to retrieve her looking on has made a home in Indianapolis, and she's on the good side of the Anarch leadership there, who are not willing to let her leave. On top of that, she has attracted the attention of an Archon.
Let
I
me
do
guess.
not see.
Archon
I'm
Nakata?
sorry.
Let me guess.
Yeah,
Archon
yeah.
Okay.
I do not see a way to extract her from here without starting an all-out war. So we're gonna withdraw.
Okay.
But I wanted to let somebody know so that if things go sideways when I report this to the prince in Milwaukee, at least you'll know that we died in Milwaukee.
Okay. Hey, do me a favor.
What's that?
Can you pass along a message to Yana?
Will do.
Tell her 43.
Okay.
Oh dear, 43
Well,
is bad.
you have a good night, and I'll pass on that message.
All right.
Question as a player, are we hearing Ricky? Is Ricky doing this in front of all of us?
In
Yeah,
the
Ricky is
radio?
out
Yep.
in the main area of the RV.
Okay.
Yana.
Yeah.
Miss Fiorenza wanted me to give you a message. She says 43.
You see Yana's face go white.
Yep. That's what I said. I reckon
Something
that's
the
bad
matter?
then.
Something wrong? Something good happening?
43 is not a good thing. I would say you if you're gonna get some sleep, I'd probably go now.
Didn't we just wake up?
No.
We still haven't gone to sleep. My bad.
And then she's like, I guess that goes my sleep. And without even thinking, she grabs her phone and jumps in the front, closes the door, and starts off the RV.
Okay.
She could at least have
Told
told
you
us
something
what's
was bad.
happening or what's bad, but I guess not. People nowadays, I tell you.
Yeah, it's on a need-to-know basis, and we're collateral damage.
I guess. I'm taking her with me if I go down, just saying.
What did she say?
What?
He said, I'm taking her with me if I go down, just saying.
Well, and let's get some shut-eye if it's the last opportunity we get in a while. Maybe the sun is finally coming down. Could be anything, really.
All right. Let's take a nap.
Before you guys take a nap, I want everybody that is interested in making a roll.
What kind of roll?
We're gonna do intelligence. Well, let's go streetwise with this one.
Intelligence plus what?
Streetwise.
Okay.
Or
So that one.
or call, whichever one's higher.
Which is the other?
Intelligence plus the call, whichever one's higher.
Both same shit, but it was nothing. Ooh, that's a bloody critical. Hate
3
that.
successes.
I have 5 successes.
I have 5 successes, and one of the crit dice is on a hunger die. Not good.
So you had a bloody critical?
Yes.
I have a bloody critical. 2 failures.
No, you don't have a bloody critical because you didn't back up the crit. That's 1 success.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I
they're funky like that.
If you don't roll another crit on another die,
Yeah,
it's not a bloody critical.
It's a
Okay.
messy crit, by the way.
Or a messy crit, excuse me.
I
So
like bloody
I
crit
rolled
dice more.
3 die and I got a success. 1 out of 3.
I got 5.
Okay. Xavier, you're pretty sure from
Sorry,
everything.
you are echoing pretty bad.
I'm sorry.
Hard to hear you today. Don't know where your
To
input
me,
device is currently. Yeah.
Yeah, your voice is kind of muffled.
my voice is kind of muffled.
Yes.
That's better.
Yeah, it got better toward the end of your sentence there.
Which sentence?
This was.
There you
This is
go. Now,
better.
now
That
you're
one.
sounding okay.
Okay, do I not now?
You sound good.
Now you sound good.
Okay, so Xavier, from your
Yes, my dear.
time, you know that 43 might not mean anything, but you know what 34 does. So you're wondering if they just got reversed. You know,
Okay.
34 is almost a police code for a riot.
Ah,
Cassandra,
Uh-huh.
you know because your sire is the Malkavian Primogen, a 43 is definitely a riot, and you happen to know that it's in Chicago.
Great.
Now I can hear.
Well, 43 is not good, y'all.
Yeah, I kind of gathered that, but there's nothing I can do about it right now, right?
Yeah, well, it's gotta probably be our
we can get
problem
back
once
to
we get to
Chicago.
Chicago.
So, rule 1, don't mention it. Rule 2, get back to Chicago as soon as we can.
All of a sudden, you feel the RV lurch forward.
Yana? If Yana's not there, I swear to God.
I
No,
think
Yana's up
she's
front.
driving us towards Milwaukee
Yes.
Or Chicago.
or Chicago. I mean, Chicago's, I think, on the way to Milwaukee. So,
What's everybody's next move?
What's everybody's what?
Next move.
well, we're supposed to get some shut eye, so sleepy,
There's
sleepy
nothing we can do
time.
right now.
Is
So why
Wait,
did we
one
alert
thing
you?
I'd like to do is call my ma. See what's going on. Things are going haywire.
She probably would let you know, at least to protect you.
She barely lets me know
We could find out
anything.
something.
Okay, Cassandra, are you gonna call?
I call Megan.
I thought Brad was going to call Megan.
I mean, that's via Brad.
Brad's the facilitator.
After 3 rings, it goes right to voicemail.
Well, great. There goes my plan. Not even taking up the phone right now. Wonderful. Why do these things still exist? No one ever picks them up.
If I'm especially quiet for the next 10 or 15 minutes, I'm just downing coffee with creamer to avoid a severe hypoglycemic event. So,
Okay.
yeah.
That seems like a pretty valid reason.
Yeah.
I guess at this point, Cassandra's just gonna head to bed. Nothing else to do.
Ricky writes something on a piece of paper, hands it to Xavier. Says,
Okay.
if something happens and you get to Chicago and I don't, there's a briefcase in my office that's for you and you need to go to this address and tell him you're picking up a package for me. That's also for you.
Do I have to rouse the blood in order to eat the note?
What?
It's an old joke.
His Xavier's memory is so good that you could do that.
Yeah. Anyway, what are you planning, Ricky?
I'm not planning nothing. This is just something that I was putting together for you to begin with, and things are going south. So if something happens, I just want you to get this.
A briefcase, huh? Is that
You,
intercontinental missiles?
you think I'll survive longer than you?
They're ICBs, right?
It's a possibility.
ICBM?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess I am the best at escaping.
There is no
Still,
escape.
if the building
blow
burns
it up.
down, we'll see.
Blow it all up.
Anyway, shall we take our naps?
Yeah. Ricky will go on to his compartment and go to sleep. Well, be dead for a while.
You're always dead, Ricky. Sometimes just less so.
Right?
Took the words right out of my mouth.
Yeah, I do that.
Okay,
Anyway.
so everybody go.
We're gonna rouse for the morning.
Okay. Go ahead and
We just
everybody
roll red.
go ahead and any willpower that you spent, go ahead and regain. Cassandra, are you going to be Sophie or Cassandra when you wake up?
Sophie.
I need to step away for a minute. I'll be right back.
No worries.
Ricky steps out of the car and immediately splats onto the.
Well, remember, he has a briefcase that you have to go get now, and we'll wait for him because yeah.
You open up the briefcase, and it's like something from S.H.I.E.L.D.
No, it's a poorly drawn hand with a middle finger up.
Well, I was just gonna say we'll activate a hologram of Ricky.
Ricky can't be recorded by hologram though. He's a La Sombra.
Right? See, and it'll glitch.
I still don't know how he makes phone calls, but
Analog phone.
what, like a banana phone?
Cell phones before they were smartphone. You had to actually push
It
buttons.
doesn't. It, sweetheart, I remember those. Those don't work for La Sombra either.
In this game, they do.
Clearly.
Lots of trial and error. Let's put it that way.
Indeed. Xavier just stays away from technology that's too complicated.
Bella wouldn't be able to live without her laptop.
You know what I
Maybe
want?
not.
I want like a total tech nerd who gets turned into a La Sombra and is constantly raging that their shit won't. It's like, what do you mean I'm not here? I'm right here. It's like, sorry, is my mic picking me up? No? Mike is a freaking racist.
So those bookends that I got, yeah, they don't work anymore. They don't bookend anymore.
Oof.
One fell on the ground, and like the raven's beak is like all broken now.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, so that's what I get for buying cheap. I need something heavy, like heavy.
The crushing weight of despair.
That might be a little too heavy.
Are we rousing for the morning?
Not yet.
Okay.
British despair or
I already
Irish
rolled for the
despair?
morning. You can't stop me.
Well, Sophie, you're the only one that's going to be able to rouse for the morning. So, what did you get?
I got a success.
Okay. I'm just making sure though that will work. I have no idea how far it is from Indianapolis to where you guys need to go.
So
From
it's my
Indianapolis to Milwaukee?
That'd be like
No.
4 or 5 hours, right?
Indianapolis to Oh yeah, that would definitely work.
I was thinking Chicago. Sorry.
Because Indianapolis to Milwaukee is only like 4 hours.
Right.
And I mean, you basically have to pass through Chicago to get from Milwaukee to Indianapolis.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Gotta head to the state I'm in.
Well, you might not be going to Chicago. You might be going to like Gary, Indiana.
Who the fuck would ever go to Gary, Indiana?
They did in the music van.
Yeah. And that's the only good thing that ever happened in Gary, Indiana.
For some reason, not in Vampire Gary, Indiana. It seems to be an an important city. And
Now I have that fucking song in my head. Assuming I'm going to kill you.
Why?
It's okay.
Gary,
No.
Indiana,
Rain?
Indiana,
Rain?
Gary, Indiana.
Rain, you can't kill Kasumi if I kill them first.
Oh, now
have
it's a
an earworm.
race. Woo.
I have an earworm. Thank you,
Huh?
Kasumi.
Gary is the original setting from the Vampire the Masquerade rulebook.
Oof.
I didn't hear
Anyway.
that last I want you all to know I'm sitting about 12 feet across the room from AJ's computer laptop, and I'm almost whispering, and this is how loud I am.
I'm back.
Oof.
Welcome back.
Okay.
Welcome back, my dude.
Microphone.
Okay.
It's like FBI or CIA level.
Okay, so everybody but Sophie, give me a humanity roll.
Give you
A
a
what
what?
roll?
A humanity roll.
Humanity. What
Is it against frenzy?
is that?
No. It is against 4.
Against what?
A difficulty of 4.
Oh.
A number of dice equal to your humanity roll or humanity score.
And one of those is supposed to be red, or
No, not on this check. Hunger doesn't matter on things like humanity checks and rouse checks.
Yeah. You still can roll them, but you just treat them like normal dice.
2 successes.
Can I spend willpower on this?
I believe you cannot spend willpower on a roll that does not involve skill.
Okay,
I
then
think it
3
needs
successes.
an attribute or skill to, yeah. I had 7 successes.
There goes Ricky. Farewell. Was nice knowing you.
For this roll and this roll only, go ahead. If you want to spend a willpower, go ahead.
I suggest both of you do that.
Okay, well, I got the one more to make it 4. You can spend a willpower to roll up to 3 dice that were not successes.
But I only have 3 humanity, so I got 2.
So you
The
can't
other
hit.
side.
No, you have 7 humanity.
Yeah, you roll the other side.
Oh, okay. Guys, this is killing me. I'm having to whisper.
Just take it like 7 steps backwards through the wall. Just
was in the kitchen
Kool-Aid
last
man yourself backwards.
I was in the kitchen last week and ran some water, and they were like, cover your ears, mute your computer.
Nice.
It's like a waterfall.
Don't go making waterfalls.
1, 2, 3. 3 successes.
Is that on top of the 3 you already had?
Mhm.
Okay, so 6 successes for Rain.
Okay. So this is what's gonna happen.
So I don't mark anything down.
About an hour before sunrise, you hear Yana screaming to get up,
Oh.
and she's pounding on every single door. Like,
Yep.
not at the same time, but
I'm sorry, there are just 4 Yanas now.
no, there's only one Yana.
I think I know what might be happening, and I'm sorry.
So who comes out of your door?
Mhm.
Sophie or Cassandra?
Oh, it's Sophie
Uh,
for this day, night, whatever.
This is actually the body switch episode. So Sophie and Cassandra switch bodies, and they just turn into and Sophie just kind of sits around.
Yeah, I was gonna say because Sophie comes out.
Better than if it happened the other one. We got Sandra.
Right?
Anyway, so we all get up because Yana is pounding on our doors, which means Yana's not driving. Have we been in an accident? If I'm memes and you're memes, then who's transing the plane?
Everybody, get up! Get up!
Yeah.
I
What are
will
we
come
getting
out
up
with my
for?
pistol in hand.
With what?
What's going
I'm
on?
sorry.
Who died? What's going on?
As soon as you open your doors, you see Yana in full tactical gear.
Xavier will immediately go unseen.
Okay.
That's a success. Oh, we still haven't roused to wake, have we?
I have.
Is everybody out of their?
Yep.
Yeah.
Upon seeing Yana in her tactical gear, Bella will just reach behind her door and pull out what looks like a 1980s fanny pack, black,
Okay.
and hook it up around her waist.
Okay. I hate to say this, but it's grim out there.
What did she say?
It's grim. Is it grim enough that we're throwing caution aside?
It's grim enough that I really don't want you guys to go out there.
Where are we? Yana.
You're in Chicago.
I figured that it would be bad here, but that bad?
It's not any place in Chicago. She opens the door, and you see the Lilith.
That's ours, right?
That's ours.
Yeah.
Is it
If
still
the Lilith is up
standing?
in flames, I will stab someone.
Good session,
So Bella's
everybody.
looking around. Oh, sorry.
What checks? Sorry, what are we doing?
Listen.
The Lilith looks bad. It's not up in flames, but it looks like it's been heavily damaged.
Oof.
Who did that?
Who was supposed to be running this place?
And you see a couple vampires, almost entrenched, and you see, if you look across it, you see
I can't walk away again.
almost a military unit. You see a couple of vampires, Cassandra, you see Megan.
Oh,
Everybody else, you see Mr. Craven. You see Prince Jackson. You see the sheriff.
And where are they exactly?
They are pretty much on one side of the street. One end of the street, the one that's closer to where your RV is,
Yeah.
and the military unit is basically on the down the street.
So a standoff or what?
Right now, yes.
well, a literal war zone in front of our own property. Great.
Okay, I'm gonna arouse my potents.
Okay.
Successful, so I'm ready with that. And as soon as I know that the masquerade is out the window, I'm gonna do those arms of fucking Araman.
Okay. Do you notice that nobody else is like on the side that looks like it's a vampire side is doing anything to break the masquerade?
Okay, well my potence doesn't break it, so I'm good.
Right.
The low levels of potence don't yet.
Well, first level can if a mortal sees you jump up on top of a building.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
We can't jump that high.
You
I'm gonna
can't.
activate my heightened senses for sight.
Okay. What are you trying to see?
I'm trying to see if there's any danger hiding in the shadows that may attack, because it's got everybody's attention focused on the building, and it would leave everybody vulnerable.
You do see snipers on the roof, but you also see vampires almost behind those snipers.
As though the snipers are there under the vampires' rule.
It looks like the vampires are. If you give it a couple more minutes, you think that the vampires are probably going to descend on the snipers.
Okay.
Suggestion: we stay in here.
Where's her lonely?
She put it on the trash can, and it's right
Ah.
to the edge of the trash can.
I don't want to leave my ma alone.
You know, I did bring a sniper class rifle.
Just answer for
Well, why don't you join them on the roofs?
And I am a living silencer.
My suggestion still stands.
Do we know why all this is happening?
No.
Nope.
Something?
No one told
Okay.
us.
You do not know at the moment.
Could we possibly get to the vampire side where they are currently at, or would that
We could just ram them.
bad?
You're up by the vampire side. You could easily probably just walk out and walk over.
Well, Sophia's going to go out.
In fact, as soon as the door opens, cousin Jackie kind of walks over. I'm sorry. This is the first thing he said when he comes over.
What was that?
Sorry, loud noise.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, you could hear her toenails on the ramp.
Oh,
You got to turn this sensitivity down.
the sensitivity is down to -9 decibels.
Oh my god.
Huh?
Holy cow!
We need to start like riding
If I
around.
turn it down a sliver more, it'll be off.
Oh,
Okay,
well.
anyway. So, Cassandra, were you consuming, sorry.
That's
Were
okay.
you saying that as soon as we got off the bus, we could
Cousin
just walk
Jackie-
over to the vampire side?
You could, yes, but as soon as the door opens, cousin Jackie walks over, and the first thing he says is, "I'm sorry."
What
And then he shoots
happened?
you.
What's going on here? Why is there a war zone in front of the Lilith? Why is everyone holed
Wait,
up
did I
here?
hear you say he shoots somebody?
No, that was me.
Oh,
Sorry, I need to stop doing that. I can't help.
He kind of looks over and he's like, "A riot."
Yeah, I
Almost,
know it that much.
I was wondering
almost
about that.
directly in front of the Lilith. We got as much people as we could.
And who were the riot gear?
We're thinking that it might have been some Inquisition people.
Wonderful.
Well, it wouldn't be the first time they've been to the Lilith.
How long has this been going on? The riot.
It's been going on for about 2 days.
And you didn't tell us.
Mhm.
You seem
We
You think we are not important enough to know that this is happening in front of our home just because we're out? I don't like that. Not at all.
cousin Jackie kind of looks past you. Tiana's like, "Didn't you get the code?" Tiana's like, "Yeah, I was told last night."
Well, 43 is just a 43. You know? I don't care. You can just say there's a riot going on. Maybe you should come and help us.
I mean, if the number was 42, Jackie, we would have known that
That
that's
everything
the
was all right.
everything. Yes. But, we
But
went over
everything's not all right.
I'm sorry. I've been fighting for my life, like trying to get people out of here and trying to fight off Inquisition.
Takes literally
Well, now I
5
guess we're gonna fight
seconds.
for more.
We
okay.
got the message
So
as fast
who
as
are we
we
now,
could.
fighting
what
right
can we do to
now?
help?
I could not hear anything. Ricky.
Ricky holds up his hands and says, "Okay, we're here now. What can we do to help?"
Ricky, you need to come with me. The rest of you probably just get on the line. Prince Jackson came as soon as he could to help with the situation. Everybody else is fighting in other places here. It just erupted. It came out of nowhere.
All right, you heard him. Get on the line, but don't engage unless you have to. And please, please, please be still, just as dead as you were when I came back.
I'm sorry, get on what line?
With the other vampires.
Alright, before leaving, Ricky will... Sorry. Savior will drop invisibility. Can't risk that breaking the masquerade. Yet.
Did you drop it?
Yeah.
Um,
While in the van.
okay. As soon as you come visible to cousin Jackie's like, "Please, if you can go invisible, please go invisible."
Okay, fine. I'll do it again. So then what am I supposed to do, Jackie?
You could. Can you get up high?
Yeah.
I know you got that rifle.
Yeah. Alright. I'll take that with me.
And he gives you like some kind of.
I carried it to Milwaukee and Indianapolis, and I have to use it when we get home.
It's like a little
Alright.
tour.
Before you go invisible, he hands you something, and then turns around. So Ricky, come, please.
Yeah, I'll follow Cousin Jackie.
And Sophie walks towards her mother Megan.
Okay. Ricky, about half a block later, you notice that there's a makeup, like field unit, like a hospital,
Uh huh.
and he takes you into a building on the other side of the street of that makeup hospital, and takes you
Makeshift?
into a room, and takes you through into a room, and there, laying on a bed with an IV in her, is Isabel.
She gonna make it?
We don't know.
Just give her blood. Heals all wounds.
You know, this is probably the worst time for this. She's a very promising goal, and I had intentions of asking permission to embrace her down the line. And unfortunately, I don't know if she's really ready for that gift.
All of a sudden, you hear a little cough from Isabel, and she says, "Do it, please."
Jackie, the prince owes me a boon.
Hmm.
Do you think that he would acquiesce to this boon?
I don't know, but I don't know nothing. And he
This is
kind
a
of leaves the
battlefield
room.
hospital.
Okay, Isabella, you understand that by doing this, two things are going to happen right off the bat. One, I could be destroyed by the prince for taking a child without his direct permission. Two, you come under my direct authority that if you misstep, I'm expected to destroy you.
She looks at you and she's like, "I'm gonna die. Please."
Well, no guts, no glory.
Okay.
I will drain her down to one trait
Okay.
and open up my wrist and feed her.
Oh my, exciting.
Okay.
How very intimate.
Sophie,
Oh,
you approach Megan.
yes.
Actually, you all approach Megan. You notice that she is in a roughed up way.
Sophie immediately takes the pace up and hurries towards Megan.
As soon as you make it over there, she like gives you like a half smile.
Are you alright?
Yeah,
Don't lie to me.
just a little bit. I just took a little bit of damage when I was trying to get that goal out of there.
Which goal?
I think her name is Isabel.
Oh, from Ricky. Yes. But are you gonna make it? Are you okay? Sure. You don't look fine.
Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be fine.
Right, if you say so, I take you by the word. But if it turns out you lied to me, I will spit on your grave.
I'm not lying to you.
You better don't.
This is ridiculous.
This whole situation? Yes.
Yes. They hit us with almost zero.
Zero what? Forewarning? Casualties? Both?
Forewarning. There's no warning. They.
I mean, that's the best strategy on this kind of situation for them. Sure. They're all assholes.
We have a unit at that damn fucking factory that they've been congregating at.
We should have blown this fucking thing up once as we had the chance, but no. We didn't know this because people from the factory.
Wait, what?
The abandoned factory where they found you at.
Oh, that I thought you meant the factory where we were looking for honor, and I was very confused.
Nope.
Wait, did they touch the garden?
I'm sorry?
Did they touch the garden?
No. The garden's safe.
Thank the Dark Mother. Otherwise, I
Thank
would
God.
have ripped everyone's throat out. Whoever else might be possible the cause of that. But good for them. Good for them. So what
Prince
now?
Jackson. Prince Jackson looks over everybody. Where's Ricky at?
I think he went over the other way with cousin Jackie.
Cousin Jackie returns without a Ricky.
Where did you leave Ricky?
He's with Isabel. Prince Jackson, there's something we got to discuss. And Prince Jackson goes over with cousin Jackie.
Are they within hearing range or enhanced hearing range?
They are in enhanced hearing range, and what you hear is a discussion going on about whether or not to allow Ricky to embrace Isabel.
Is the prince okay with this, from what I gather, or?
It seems that he is open to the situation, but it looks like cousin Jackie is going to be owing him a big favor.
Good for her then, I think to myself.
And Megan kind of looks at you and is like, well, I guess you're not going to be coming here any longer.
I'm sure we can build it up again. Just put a fresh cover of paint over there. Maybe a nice little patch of flowers there. And
new windows and
oh, these holes we can fill in probably somehow.
I'm glad you see some positives in this.
Could be worse, I guess.
Ricky is going. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Could be worse, I guess. We could all already be dead, or you could be dead, which would be even worse. Because then
Well,
I don't have a primogenitor mother anymore. That would suck.
what are you gonna say, Ricky?
Ricky is going to direct Isabella to stay where she is to recover and get used to her new feelings.
Okay.
And he's going to go out to see the prince.
Okay, so as soon as you open the door, the prince is talking with cousin Jackie.
Your Highness, I'm sorry to interrupt, but this is pressing.
Hmm.
I wish to claim the boon you owe me to take a child.
He looks at you and is like, "You have already been granted the ability to take a child. No boon is needed."
Jackie.
Thank you, Your Highness.
Don't thank me.
And I'll rush back into the room where Isabella is, as though I'm going to embrace her now.
Do you first ask forgiveness later?
Right, better ask forgiveness and permission sometimes, you know.
Yeah.
Belladonna, what are you doing when this is all going up?
Belladonna,
I'm sorry, what?
what are you doing when all this is going on?
Just kind of a little, feeling out of place, not knowing what the hell is going on. Has never been anything like this because, you know, comfy at home cottage, writer,
Mhm.
now in a standoff. So just, able to use my gun, but wondering what the fuck has she got herself into. So she's a little
Okay.
jumpy. She's just kind of staying close to whoever she can.
Okay. Xavier?
Xavier is attempting to find a tall building they could get on top of to snipe.
Well, there's a few of them.
All right, I'll just pick the nearest one.
Okay. How are you going to get up?
Can I get to the roof?
Sure. You can either go up the noisy way or the semi-noisy way.
Which one is which?
The noisy way is probably through the crap. What are they called? Storm ladders or
Fire escape?
yeah, fire escapes.
Haha! It is a
the
good thing
semi-
that Xavier can make himself entirely silent.
Oh, okay.
Because Xavier has silence of death, which they will also activate.
Oh, okay.
Xavier is now invisible and can't make a noise.
Okay, so you're going up fire escapes, or are you going?
And I'll take the fire escape.
Okay, it's going to take you a little bit.
Yeah. This is why I said that Xavier is a living silence. So long as they're holding the sniper rifle and they have silence of death on, it doesn't make a single sound.
Okay.
And because it doesn't make a sound, it doesn't break unseen passage.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Those who are not currently scaling a building or inside a building at the moment, you notice that some of the unit is falling back.
Oh,
Yeah.
are they giving up? Wonderful.
Xavier,
Yes, my dear.
go ahead and give me a wits plus awareness.
Oh, wits plus awareness, you say?
Going on.
Yes.
I have more than one die in that pool. That is 3 successes.
Right?
It's time to call in the Hardy Boys.
Nice. So you're halfway up this thing, and you look a little down and over where, like the military unit is. You see some of them falling back, but you also see this pink fog just starting to emanate.
Okay, nothing I can do about that from here. Is there actual fighting going on?
Oh, I'm sorry. It's a green fog. Sorry. No, there's no fighting going on.
All right, then I will just make it to the top and get out the rifle and get settled for when something inevitably breaks out.
Okay. And looking at the other rooftops, you see vampires kind of draining victims.
Sorry, what?
You see Kindred, like almost like victorious against their whatever snipers that they were going against.
So our guys.
So even some of them even feeding.
All right, nothing I can do about that. I mean, I could, but I assume they're not my enemy. Is there anybody on the roof that I'm on?
No.
Good. I'll get set up.
Okay.
That's off. Go ahead.
Belladonna, what is your awareness?
What is my what?
Awareness.
It is. One.
Okay. Sophie?
0
What is this?
awareness.
Ah,
You see a kind of youngish vampire or kindred, like not that far from where you guys are. And he is starting to like retreat in fear as this green fog just keeps like slowly moving forward.
So we finally noticed the green fog as well.
Yes.
I should hope so.
Can I try to make out what this is with a medicine or science check?
No.
Damn. I know that's probably a biological weapon. That's illegal. Bastards.
Yeah, I don't think vampires are covered under the
They're still using it in a residential area.
I guess Sophie looks at her mother. I think we should go now.
Okay. Why do you say that for?
She points towards the green fog. That over there doesn't look good.
She goes over to the prince. Like, it looks like they're using the same thing that they used in LA. And Prince Jackson, you see him going, we need to get out of here.
I'll go get Ricky, and you can start running or something. Stay safe, Megan.
You see a lot of them.
Sorry, I'm following after Sophia.
Okay. You see some of the kindred like getting into vehicles and like leaving. Eventually you get to the building where Ricky is.
Ricky, we need to go right now. Leave everything that is here behind.
This is not what I signed up for. This is not what I got
Alright.
into this for.
Ricky comes out with Isabella.
Okay.
Oh well, she seems fine. Well, let's get going.
Just by the by, Kasumi, the last little bit of instruction that Isabella has gotten is that the prince's word comes first and then mine until she's released from her her bondage as a new neonate.
New
Okay.
blood.
Okay.
So are we all together?
So what's going on?
Green
me.
gas is coming towards us, and it's not good.
Apparently, we are now in Arkham, and it's chaos. And we need to. I don't know. What is this normal for you guys? Shit.
I don't know what an Arkham is, but it doesn't sound good.
Batman. Arkham Asylum. Crazy people.
Go take her by the hand and lead her out of here as well. Come on. Hurry now. No time for dilly-dallying.
Has the prince ordered a withdrawal?
Yes.
Okay. Ricky will send Isabella with Sophie.
Okay.
And I will go over to where the line is still with the prince and everybody, and withdraw with them.
Mm-hmm. Okay, you see that there's no line there anymore.
Then I'll withdraw with Sophie.
Okay.
Who is holding Bella's hand?
Do I see Xavier anywhere?
You see him on top of a building.
Xavier's still invisible.
Then I
Yeah,
use
that's what I
my
said.
sense the unseen to try and see
I don't know that
you.
it can work at that range. I mean, I'm on top of a building.
Oh, you are
Okay,
out of
no, you do.
vision. Even.
No, you do not see a Xavier.
We would keep ourselves away, our position.
Can I see them, though, through the scope?
Yes, you can.
Good. What are they doing?
Bella is a little
Funny.
unnerved and shaky and scared.
It looks like are you guys going to get into the RV and leave that way, or
I am.
Is Yana with us?
Yana seems to be like in the vehicle, like trying to get you guys to like wait for you guys.
Okay, well then I will dive into the vehicle with Isabella.
Okay, Xavier, you see everybody pile into a vehicle, into the RV.
Sophie stops
Okay, I
for a
will wait on
second.
top of this building.
Sophie is waiting outside for a second, looks around and makes a beckoning gesture just in the general air, hoping to get Xavier's attention.
Is there green fog near the base of this building?
Yes.
How well can I aim?
As well as you can, as well as a dice roll.
Okay. I am going to attempt to shoot the ground directly in front of her in order to send her a signal that I'm coming.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the message she's gonna get.
Okay, so Sophie, I need to make you make 2 rolls.
All right.
I need you to make me a dexterity plus let's say brawl.
Brawl.
Sorry.
And I also need you to make a dexterity plus survival.
I hope you have good dex.
I have good decks, but no brawl.
Should I roll dex and firearms?
Yes. If you want to, you go ahead and roll a dex plus firearms instead.
Me?
This may
Or-
not be good because Lisa's in the
Yeah.
van still pushing her
Oh, that's way
45.
better. Yeah.
I have 7 successes.
Let's see. I have a total of 5. That's
Okay.
fine.
Don't worry about the dex plus firearms or brawl. Just do the dex plus survival.
From me?
Yeah, for you.
Oh, dex and survival. That's only a free pool. I'm gonna rouse the blood first then. That's a success at
Okay.
least.
Okay.
Gonna use a willpower. Reroll 2 dice. That's 5 successes. Thank fuck for that crit.
Okay, so the first thing that happens was a gunshot lands right by you and splits up some of the the street. Almost like it's a message.
Xavier is like running down the fire escape.
She just puts a shocked thumbs up and starts heading inside the RV, I guess.
Before you can get into the RV, however, some of the green mist fog starts enveloping you, and you take 2 points
Me?
of Sophie.
Oof.
You take 2 points of
Aggravated?
the aggravated damage.
Ouch! Damn! If I saw that it was that close, I wouldn't have stayed outside. Holy shit.
And it feels like sun. It feels like if you were out in the sun.
Yeah, she
Vitamin D
immediately
As
screeches backwards into the RV.
as voices whisper in your ear that you think that of people that you've known, or that you're getting in. It's almost like it's bringing up your worst sins to you.
A what?
Oof.
Your worst sins.
Ooh.
Um, about a half second later, you jump into the van and you slam the door shut before any can get into the vehicle, as you don't want anybody else to feel that.
Well, sucks to be you in this
So-
situation. I'm sorry, I'm not dying for you.
Guess I'm heading back up to the rooftop then.
Okay.
All right.
Sophie looks at the other two.
At least this gas looks like it's heavier than air, so it shouldn't be able to make it to the rooftop unless they put in a shit ton of it.
You notice that it's starting to rise a little bit.
Great. Good thing I can be indoors near the rooftop.
You still want to start parkouring it out of there?
Hell yeah.
Hardcore parkour.
Go ahead and give me a dexterity plus streetwise.
Dex plus streetwise.
Yes.
I guess I can do that.
Mm.
That is 5 successes. Wow, I'm getting
Okay.
way too many criticals these days.
Okay. Keeping with the RV as it speeds out of there, you're able to parkour it and jump from rooftop to rooftop while following the RV.
Oh shit. I was not expecting that.
And as you look back at once, you notice that the green mist or fog or whatever it is, it looks like it stops, almost like it's in a contained area.
Fascinating. What the hell is that? Well, this has been a fun day.
I am going to ask if we can have a bio break, probably about 10 minutes.
Sounds good.
Thank you so much.
Alrighty.
All right, 10-minute bio break. Sorry.
No worries.
I need one of my canes.
I don't know where they are except for out in the car.
The one's on the back of my wheelchair. I'll get it.
Oh, AJ, one question.
Yes.
One second. Let me just. Whoop. Let's just put this here. How far to the left is this for you?
Over to the point that there's just a sliver left
Of green or of yellow?
of yellow.
Oh, holy shit.
Yeah, it's turned down to -9 decibels.
That's really weird. Only -9? I'm at -64. Just saying.
Wait, let me double check. Let me go to it. I'm sorry, -99.
Oh, yeah, alright. So, if I put this... Can you still hear me?
And I tried the automatically determined input sensitivity, and that's way worse.
Can you hear me? Oh. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Try turning it to the right a bit.
What, put mine to the right a bit?
Mm-hmm. You may have turned it the wrong way around. Because if I turn mine to -32 decibels, you don't hear me anymore.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Am I quieter now?
No,
No.
it's still picking up, but go further.
Okay, how about now?
Oh, you're gone
No,
now.
you just got cut off.
Yeah,
What?
you got
You just
cut
got
off.
cut off.
How about now?
Still hear you.
You're okay. There's none of that background fuzz though.
None of the background fuzz? Okay, well then maybe I had it wrong.
I think you had it the wrong way
And
around this entire
you're getting
time.
cut
That is
off.
why everything was picked up.
Okay, well I have it now set at -30 decibels.
You might want to up it a little bit
Yeah,
because you're cutting in and
want a
out
bit
still.
to the left further, and enough that we also can hear rain.
Okay, how about -39?
Talk for a bit.
Sounds
Maybe
okay.
go a bit quieter sometimes, and a bit louder again.
A bit louder again, okay. Here's -41.
I mean, speaking wise, that you go a bit quieter, a bit louder, so we can have a good mid-range where we can hear you.
Okay, can you hear me when I'm talking quietly?
That's what came still through.
That came through?
Yeah. Uh, is Rain there currently?
She is in the other room right now.
All right. Could you try talking from where she normally speaks from,
Sure.
as a little test?
Hey, is there no lethal damage in this version?
I don't know.
Yeah.
It
Can
looks
you hear
like there's
me from
only
here?
Yeah.
yeah, more or less.
Talk again.
Can you hear me clearly from
I have to.
The end is getting cut off.
Okay, so I will turn up the volume just a little bit for rain's sake.
Yes.
Okay, I'm back at my chair.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back.
Welcome back. No more.
Welcome back. Oh,
That's what I was trying. Puppy, I don't know what you
the
want.
same old things that we talked about.
Yeah, but I think that should somewhat at least fix your problem with giving out too much noise through everything.
Okay, well, I hope so. Thank you.
No problem. I've been wondering why everything came through, but there's the cause, I hope. Because no microphone should pick up everything at minus 99 decibel.
Yeah, it just really seemed like putting it to the left would be lower,
Yeah, but I think it's the range you exclude. The yellow is the exclusion zone. If you want to have it portrayed as that.
Okay.
The green, everything that's in the green zone comes through. Yellow, not hearing that.
No.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry,
Welcome
everyone.
back. No worries.
You're good.
Gave us some time to fix a little thing, hopefully.
Oh, I found something that had me laughing my ass off. It's a little meme that says the highest grossing movie in the year you were born is how your 2022 is going to go. In the year I was born, the highest grossing movie was The Exorcist.
Wait, really?
Yeah, I was born in 73.
Okay, so highest grossing film 1979. Superman?
Oh, well, that's transphobic, but okay.
What?
Harry Potter?
I'm not going to tell you. It's a secret.
Oh.
Yeah, the highest grossing film in 1979, which is the year I was born, was Superman. So how am I going to have a Superman type of year, huh?
Maybe you'll find a boyfriend. I'm sorry, I can't even finish that joke.
Until December.
What?
Things are going to go really, really shitty until December, and then suddenly turn around and be okay.
Mine is Jurassic Park, apparently, so we're gonna get dinosaurs from my side. I guess.
You'll learn that while you can, maybe you shouldn't.
It's not my call to make. I sit in my room most of the time. Blame some crazy scientist bastards. I'm gonna anyways.
Mine's Jaws.
That's
What
one
is it?
bad hat, Harry.
We're gonna need a Vicar boat.
Yeah, it's Jaws for rain.
Oh, okay.
I remember when that was shown on TV, and we had gone to the convenience store and bought those little paper 3D glasses so we could watch it in 3D in like 1979 on a fucking tube television.
So, if you think about it, technically beef jerky is cow raisins.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Oh my goodness.
It's what?
Beef
Cow
jerky.
raisins.
Cow raisins.
Okay.
Because it was a cow, and now it's shriveled up and dehydrated, like a grape becomes a raisin.
Well, you shrivel it up a different way, and they're just pieces, not a whole.
But when you chop up raisins, are they not still raisins?
Uh-huh.
Well, regardless, we have a game of vampire to vamp.
Okay.
Nice way to change the subject.
Oh, come on. This is Ricky philosophy.
Bullshit. This is AJ philosophy.
Maybe
Okay,
it's
so where are
philosophy
we
for
going?
both. Well, first off, while Sophie is shutting the door, she looks at the other two. Okay, you want the bad news or the worse news?
I don't care which comes first as long as we're moving.
Yeah, let's get moving, but let me tell you, this stuff hurts. She holds out her arm. Very much so.
Can we swing around to another block so that maybe Xavier can jump off the roof from another direction and get to us?
Jumping off the roof would kill me.
I don't know that.
That's the worst news. I don't know where he
That's
is
true
or
of
where he's gone.
most gay knights.
He might be
Here's
dead
a Bible
already
check.
for all we know. Well, Dead.
Yeah,
Okay.
you guys, as she holds out her arm, you notice that it's almost like she really burnt, really burnt. Like
Do they have
almost.
vampire paladins?
I'm sorry.
I was being a smartass with D&D. I said, do they have vampire paladins? Because when Xavier said he would die if he jumped off the building, I said, roll a d20 survival check with advantage. See, so you can get extra help.
Yona just takes off. She's like, where are we going?
Away from this stuff, please.
Okay, but where?
Ricky, do you know somewhere safe?
You know, it seems to me that maybe one of the Elysiums is going to be the safest place for us.
God damn
So,
it, Milwaukee was safer than this.
why don't we head toward,
The Succubus Club?
yeah, Succubus Club.
Wonderful.
Mm.
Don't mind me, I'm just gonna lay down a little bit and wince in pain. Because this hurts.
Okay. As Yona gets closer to the Succubus Club, she's like, I don't think we should be here.
First light, green stuff, something worse.
Mixture.
Wonderful. Just wonderful.
Okay, as a player, I don't recall the layout of Chicago, but I do recall that there's a large park area toward the center, just east of center of the city. I don't recall what it's called, but let's head that way.
Ricky, go ahead and roll me an intelligence roll real quick.
Just straight intelligence?
Just straight intelligence.
Okay. No, I'm sorry, that's 2 crits. 4 successes.
You remember a long time ago when the Lasombra was trying to get into the Camarilla. You remember where you found the one Lasombra?
Okay.
Which was given to you afterwards?
Oh, right. I have a secondary haven, don't I? Okay, I will direct Yana to there.
Okay. Give me a second here.
Now, this place is a little rough. It's, you might call it a backup haven.
It's a bit rough out here
It's,
already, so I don't mind anywhere where it's not full of green gas.
I was gonna say, its charms are it's not on the radar.
It just sounds about perfect right now. Let's hope Xavier finds us here. If he's still alive, or, well, not dead, whatever.
Has met final death.
Okay, so you guys make it to a small neon sign in the narrow basement window pulsates with a red message, "Come in and play." But there are no other indicators. A brothel hides behind the steel door. As you enter it, you find yourselves in a small bar fronting a gambling den, which which is actually at this point it's legitimately in the state. It would have been a gaming den, however, there's nobody here at the moment because yeah, you kind of forgot about it and haven't been running anything out of it and not doing anything with it.
Yeah, if I recall correctly, there's a basement.
Well, let's get
You
there.
would be correct.
Okay.
Actually, no. There's a brothel front room. It contains a small bar with a few customers. There's 2 adjacent hallways with 1 large room on each end, and the VIP is isolated from other rooms with a soundproof door that keeps out most of the questionable noise.
Okay, I will leave word with the bartender that if there's any trouble at all, let us know in the VIP room.
There's
And
no
I
bartender.
will. Oh, there's nobody at all.
There's nobody at all. You kind of forgot
Oh,
about this place and have not set anything up here.
okay. Well, I will lock it up and bar the door and head back to the VIP room.
Okay. Yeah, Xavier, at this point you have rejoined the group.
Oh,
Excellent. Xavier just kind of appears nearby and is like, not dead yet.
how did you get here?
I'm good like that.
Apparently, we've been in a vehicle. You not have not been. You're really good on your feet, I guess.
I had the high ground.
Well, lucky for you, you didn't touch any of that gas, I would say.
I noticed. I was watching.
Yeah, well, I probably shouldn't have stayed outside to beckon you then.
No, you shouldn't have.
Yes.
I told you
I
to
will
go.
remember for next time, though.
Yeah, next time she'll be like, fuck you.
Exactly. I'm not putting my life out there for you. At least not in this way.
I think what Xavier's trying to tell you is so he can take care of himself. You just make sure that you take care of you and don't, do any unnecessary risks for him.
Could have said that directly, but fine. Is this place gas-proof, Ricky? Because,
Almost certainly not.
I wouldn't want this
Well,
stuff to get in
probably
here.
not as it is, but I'm pretty certain in a place like this, there's plenty of plastic sheeting and tape.
Well, we should probably get to that. I don't want to get near that stuff again. Burnt like the sun. It's not nice.
You notice that there's this room is pretty much sunproof.
It ought to be.
Well, it's inside. Do you mean gas-proof?
Well, we can make it gas proof.
Which room did you go into? Did you go into the other room or the room that you found the somber in Malakhov in?
I would check them both and see which one's in better shape.
Okay, it would be the other room because Malakhov's room is still kind of broken from your fights with dried blood everywhere.
Holy shit. You've been
What
around there
is
for
this?
so long? Oh my goodness.
I'm surprised you don't have squatters by now.
That room must reek. Ugh.
Oh, and just by the way, um, Isabella has joined our ranks.
Oh. High five.
Just don't let it kill you.
Bella is manic.
Xavier actually died in the fog, and then I just play Isabel.
Well, you'd still be a Sombra, so.
Nah, I have backup characters planned already. Well, I say planned. I am so ready for him to die.
Well, you had your chance.
Hey, you didn't let me.
I'm sorry you got a good dice roll.
Blah.
Well,
Okay.
well, guess what a nice night to become one of us, Isabella? Yeah? Wonderful, isn't it?
You notice that she's not really up.
Oh. Whoops. Maybe she hears me, maybe not.
Not really up. She's still acclimating.
You would be too.
I guess the prince gave his okay, so it's not head off your shoulder yet.
Did he?
I overheard a little
Talking about
something over
acclimating.
there. So
I don't think I'm coming back to Chicago. I'm still trying to acclimate this shit. I just wanted notes for a novel. I'm going back to the mountains. I'm going home.
well, it's
Can't
gonna
deal with
take a
this.
I
little
have
bit
some
because
bad
we are
news for you,
trapped in
sweetheart.
here right now.
It's pretty hard to get out of here. I've been trying.
You have?
Bella's manically, putting up tape and plastic over everything she can find. Copious amounts of there's like a silver wall of duct tape. She's like a 5-year-old with a Christmas present and tape.
Dear, I thought you really liked us, Xavier, since you joined our little group.
No,
Ricky's gonna
go ahead, Ricky.
Ricky's gonna take a seat, put like 4 phones in front of him, and just settle in to wait.
Yana is basically checking her 2 phones that she has,
So
and she's you can see her furiously texting the one. What's Sophie doing?
Sophia's looking at Brad. You let me know if Megan calls me, alright? Immediately.
Okay, I'll do that.
Good, good. Don't want to miss anything now. Well, what are we going to do in here? Just wait it out? Has someone got some cards? Anything?
I always got cards.
Oh, hell yeah.
I don't think she means business cards of the associates you have, Ricky.
No, she's talking about these. And he pulls out a deck of cards and starts doing little shuffling tricks with them.
Bella just. You didn't get it, did you, Ricky?
Maybe it just wasn't funny.
I didn't get it.
Well,
In your
let's
back pocket.
kill some
That's how
time
you
while
know
we
that.
wait here. Alright.
After
Bella goes over and sits down and just kind of closes her eyes, and you can tell she's mouthing something to herself, but she's not making any noise. But she seems calmer, and she just continually does this.
Is it just really quiet or is she not saying anything at all?
Nothing's coming out.
Alright.
after about 2 hours, Isabel starts to. Is it Isabel or Isabella?
Isabella.
Okay, Isabella starts to stir a little bit. Where are we?
We're in my secondary haven. We're someplace hopefully safe.
Okay.
Well, how are you holding up? You don't seem dead awake yet.
I'm in a lot of pain and a lot of agony at the moment.
Yes, it will rack your blood in your bones. But
You'll
you'll
get
come out
over it,
stronger
I'm
if you
sure.
do.
You were always a strong one.
Not like you're dying or anything.
Ha!
Yeah, that part's already done.
She kind of laughs at that a little bit. Anybody who
It's
looks at Yana notice that there's almost like a look of disdain on Yana's face.
Something the matter, Yana?
No,
Come on, out with it. Don't believe you.
no need to pressure her about it.
You know I'm a bit nosy when it comes to that kind of stuff. It comes with the job.
Okay, I'll say it. Have you heard from Forenza?
yeah.
Got another number?
I'm sorry.
Well, it was 43. So what is it now? 71? 22?
No, I'm just keeping her informed of what's going on.
Do you know if this is only going on here or also in other places? Do you have any intel on that, Yana?
It's happening like almost all over Chicago.
Only Chicago,
And
though.
as far as I know, yes, I know it's not happening in Mexico City, and Fiorenza is pretty sure it's not happening in Milwaukee.
See, I said Milwaukee was safer.
Well, lucky day, I guess. Sucks for us.
She's pretty much thinking that it's the Inquisition that was been building up for a while now in the city. And they finally just took this chance to erupt. She still doesn't know why Prince Jackson was at the Lilith.
I don't like this.
Maybe we should have formed the Counter Inquisition. Or maybe we should still. If this is blown over, if it blows over.
She's saying that we probably should stay here until tomorrow night and then see if we can find anybody else.
Let's hope the gas has dispersed then.
I'm sorry?
I hope the gas outside has dispersed by then.
It seems like it's only affected certain areas.
Well, it still makes that all areas off limits. I would kind of like to get back to those areas eventually.
Have you heard whether it just affects vampires? Or both human and vampires? Vampires.
If you're talking about that green fog, from the reports that we had from Los Angeles, it seems to only affect supernatural beings.
Great.
Was
Los
Yana a
Angeles, you
ghoul?
say?
I'm sorry?
Was Yana a ghoul? Or is Yana a ghoul, rather?
Yana is a ghoul, yes.
Would she have been affected as well? Does she count as supernatural?
No, it does not affect ghouls.
Right.
As far as we know from what happened in Los Angeles, we don't know if they have perfected it even more and made it stronger to where it affects others. But all we know right now is that it affects supernatural, non-goal things.
I would love to study that stuff. Just saying. Seems right up my alley. So...
Absolutely.
Do you really want to study that stuff? She's looking at your hand.
I mean, with a bit more caution, of course. That's what's just unfortunate. It still burns, by the way.
That's your first experiment. Do not touch it.
It's like,
Yes.
get at it with a hazmat suit, all that, safety gear, closed room, maybe. I don't know. Everything that's necessary for this kind of investigation. I mean, someone developed it, so I hope someone developed it and it's
This
not from some.
also happened.
Oh,
It seems that it also happened in Prague too. So
oh, wonderful. It's kind of far away from here, so I don't like the thought of that it's all the way from over there to here.
yeah, but it looks like it's a a new Inquisition weapon against you guys.
And they don't think the Geneva Convention cares about us enough. Hmm,
I think it only applies to living creatures.
yes.
I don't think it specifies. Could be a loophole. What do you think, Ricky?
I don't know that we qualify as people.
What if we
I
find
think
the
it is.
source of this and amplify it that also affects normal people? Then they have to stop it using it. Or would that be really too mean? What do you guys think? No?
I don't know.
Well,
Was
see,
only.
here's the thing.
Mhm.
Here's the thing. Geneva Convention specifically determines combatants and non-combatants and does not specify personhood. However, we would have to apply to be a recognized class of being, which would destroy the masquerade.
True. But is it still not illegal to use biochemical weapons? Isn't there also something about that?
Well, okay. The problem is proving that it's a biochemical weapon when it doesn't do anything to mortals.
I mean, wouldn't people get still suspicious of green fog in the city? They are still seeing this stuff, I guess.
They could probably just call it a gas leak.
Hmm.
Wouldn't be good,
Well, say
but
it was
they
a
could
potty
cover
and
it.
they was using that instead of foam.
It could just be a bad fog machine.
Need to get our best lawyers on top of that. Maybe spin the news in a way that says, oh, this has been very dangerous. They shouldn't have used this. Oh, this organization is evil. Kill them all. No? Fine.
You know, I'm certain there's a way to spin this in the news to make public opinion go against the Inquisition, but I don't know how much that's going to help us because, again, masquerade.
Yeah. They got us on this
That
one.
darn masquerade.
Bastards.
That darn masquerade.
Who said that? Yana?
You know, there are people who would rather it be broken altogether.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it would have helped us be able to find you all earlier.
I'm sorry,
You
help
know,
who find who?
before I was a ghoul, I was a vampire hunter.
Oh,
Oh.
that would
You all
explain some
knew this.
things about you.
You all knew this. You know where you caught me.
Xavier's a dumbass.
I know you tried to run us over with
You
a
forgot.
car. That's what I hold against you to this day. Just saying.
Well, if we would have
Yeah.
had something like this, we would have probably been more successful.
Oh, we would all be dead by
I
now.
would have shot you more carefully.
But you didn't have it, did you? And now we're in this together.
Yeah.
Hmm.
What?
I'm thinking. I'm trying to think if anybody I know might know somebody that's talking head on the radio or something like that, because you don't have to breach the masquerade if you can play to people's conspiracy theories. What's in this gas? Is it fluoride? Is it vaccination tests? What is it? We can have the rabid anti-science crowd out there taking on the Inquisition for us.
Oh, I have an idea who I could maybe contact about this, who knows a bit about medicine and maybe science as well.
Hey, how wide is Chicago?
Wide.
More than a mile?
Yes.
Good.
Why?
I'm looking at backup characters and I'm thinking of a Ravno, but they have to sleep more than a mile away from their previous location.
Yes. Yes, they do.
At this point, Sophie takes out Brad. Brad, call Lars, please. Quickly. Well, not quickly, but make it happen.
Hello, Lars.
Hey, Lars, long time no hear. Still partying around?
Yep.
Great. Have you seen some of that green gas outside?
I haven't been outside. Why?
It's been maybe a leak. Could you maybe investigate that a little? Because I fear for the people out there. And you're the only one I know right now who's in the vicinity of that.
He picks his. He like goes silent for a couple of seconds. He's like, "No, there's no green stuff around. No green fog or mist around here."
Damn it. Well, if you see any green gas, would you be so kind to take a sample of it somehow?
Yeah, I can try.
That would be wonderful of you.
Okay.
Anyway, I'm sure we will party next time we see each other. Hopefully. Maybe.
It would be epic.
Yep, stay cool, my dude. And she hangs up.
Yep, you too.
Well, that didn't help.
Okay. I know how I'm going to pull the trigger on this. I'm going to call the Chicago modern day equivalent of the Art Bell Show.
What?
Oh Lord.
What is that?
It's a conspiracy theory show on the radio late at night.
Mm.
He's letting go.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, but
And I'm going to ask to speak to a producer because I have a tip.
Okay.
Hold on. Before you do that, can I check outside?
I'm sorry.
No.
Fine.
You
Hey,
don't
Never
get to
mind.
die. You stay in here. Coward.
You go out, you stay out.
Oh my goodness.
Wait, what's going on?
Nothing.
Oh, okay.
Ricky's just calling. Although it's all going to be gone by the time they check.
Okay.
Oh, it's been going on for a couple days already, so.
Wait a minute. What about a couple days?
This attack's been going on for a couple of days from what I've gathered.
I think cousin Jackie said 2 days.
Yeah.
Okay, so you get a hold of a producer.
Yeah, I've got a tip for you. There's a government paramilitary group doing experimentation on the population of Chicago.
Okay. What are they doing?
Well, they're coming out in full riot gear with weapons and everything, and then they're releasing this gas down open city streets. What's in the gas? Nobody knows. It could be some kind of weaponized chemical agent. It could be some kind of new vaccine that they're testing. It could be extra fluoride to further pacify the population. Nobody knows. But the point is, they're doing this, and the people are going crazy and setting fires.
Ricky,
Okay,
don't
is
forget to
this
tell that you know
is
somebody
this
that got burned from
before
that gas.
or after the military got there?
I'm sorry?
Was this before or after the military got there?
After they got there and released the gas, people started setting fires.
Okay. We'll try to run with that, I guess. Okay.
And I'll give specific neighborhoods where these paramilitary groups are.
Okay. Okay. Anything else?
No, but I feel that the population needs to be aware, because an aware population is a strong population.
Yeah,
Good
we
ideas.
agree.
Power to the people. And I'll hang up.
Okay.
Nice.
Wonderful.
Okay. Anybody doing anything else?
Turning on the radio.
And Sophie's gonna call Megan.
Will a radio work around you?
Okay. So,
Generally speaking, minor electronics will work, but the more advanced stuff, not so much.
okay. So, Sophia,
Sophie.
Sophie. Megan picks up after 2 rings. Hello.
Hi, Megan. Are you alright? Everything fine with you?
Yeah, everything's fine.
All right.
Where did you go?
We are in a little place from Ricky's. A little haven he has.
Oh, okay. How are you?
As you said earlier, rather fine.
Good, good.
Just don't touch
I was trying
the
to.
green gas, just in case you would have wanted to, because it hurts.
You touched it.
It tried to beckon Xavier, but he wasn't around. And the thing stuff creeped up on me, and yes, it touched my arm maybe a little bit.
She sighs. Only you would do that.
I care too much. I know. They teach us not to care too much, but maybe that
You
hasn't been
probably
drilled enough into my brain yet. I don't know.
you probably touched it just to see what it was like.
No. Maybe.
You probably want to do experiments on it right now, don't you?
Well, of course, that I'm not gonna deny. That stuff fascinates me. What you could find out about this? Maybe something that makes us immune to it. Think about it.
Sophie, what am I gonna do with you?
Well, could always pin me to a tree outside. If you really want it.
Yeah, you would like that too much. Well, I gotta get going. Council meeting. We have to think of a way to get rid of this.
Yes, please stay safe, and if anything new comes up, please let us know. Well, me at least. I can relate to the others.
Will do.
Alright, thank you.
Ricky, you turn on the radio station.
Yeah.
Are you turning into the channel that you called?
Yeah.
Okay, as soon as you turn there, they're talking about how the riots in Chicago is a liberal conspiracy designed to take away guns.
Yeah, pretty standard.
Yep.
That's what you get when you call whack jobs.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm definitely trying to rile up the far right alt
But
fact
who
group.
are you riling them up against? They like paramilitary organizations.
Not when those paramilitary organizations are experimenting on them.
True.
The far alt right are just as ready to revolt against any branch of the government that they think is oppressing them.
Fair enough.
It does not
Or the
seem like
entire government, apparently.
it
If
does
you
not
remember
seem
what
like
happened 5 years ago.
Right.
it doesn't seem like the host on this is actually peddling whatever you told them to do. It looks like he's peddling more anti-left stuff and nothing about came out with the green mist.
Huh. You know what? I'm going to there's probably 3 or 4 of these talk shows in the area. I'm going to contact all of them with the same story, and I'm
Okay.
hoping if one of them picks it up, it'll start a cascade.
Okay. Are you going to flip through the channels?
Yeah.
The third channel you switch to does mention it briefly, but it just seems almost like a brief mention about some kind of gas, and they go right back into something else.
Well, I was going to say, while I'm on the line with the producers, I'd like to try to be very persuasive.
All right, go ahead and roll me a. What is your persuasion anyway?
My persuasion is 4, and I'm thinking manipulation is 3.
So that's a 7. Go ahead and roll it. It's gonna be a pretty high number.
Right? And I'm going to rouse the blood,
Okay.
and that's another hunger. Okay, a pool of 9 dice. Let's see what I get.
Let's go.
So you are up to 1.
I got 7 successes. But it's a dirty crit because I got a crit on a blood die and I backed it up with a crit on a regular die.
Okay. He the fourth stage manager, the fourth producer that you contacted is like, seems plausible. We'll see what we can do about this. Thank you, concerned citizen, for letting us know.
And I will tell them where the fires were set over around the Lilith, and about the continued presence of the paramilitary over by the neighborhood where the
Succubus Club?
Succubus Club is.
Okay.
And I'll play it as they are specifically targeting places where people come together to share ideas and have a free exchange of information.
But in the conservative sense, not in the actual library sense.
Okay, so you turn into that fourth, and he's going on and on about the how the military is there helping eradicate these rioters who are setting off gases and everything, but no mention of like your theories that you proposed to them. But they just said that it's probably just like smoke bombs or something. But they're framing it like it's not the pillar military guys, but the rioters that are setting it off.
What?
Unfortunate.
But you notice like as soon as you start turning it to the other ones, almost every other one is starting to parrot that one.
Okay, we need to build on this from other directions. I need one of you to call one of these stations or all of these stations, let them know that the Lilith Club is a well-known gun club and that the paramilitary group attacked it.
You know, it would probably be a good
They're
idea.
taking our firearms.
Probably be a good idea if a celebrity called.
Yeah, but are you a known left side or right side celebrity? I mean, having having a known leftist celebrity call these stations would be a bad idea. If I can get like a Charlton Heston type.
If you could
You
get some
see,
celebrity
you see, John.
themselves.
You hear
QAnon.
John.
I'm sorry, what about Yana?
You hear Yana on the phone going, yeah, and these rioters are setting off gases on, and they attacked the Lilith, which is a known gun club and everything. Yeah, the rioters are dressed in almost. They seem to be copying the military here, and it's hard to know which ones. And you can see her going really into this.
Well, not what I was looking for, but it might work.
Well, let's hope this works.
And then all of a sudden, she gets off the phone. She's like, "Well, go ahead and try your channels now."
All right, thank you. I will check the most listened to one first, the Art Bell one.
And you almost hear Tony's like, "Yeah," and these rioters have targeted the Lilith Club, which is a known gun club here in Chicago.
Yeah, nobody's gonna notice that.
And they seem to be dressing in military gear to confuse the citizenships to create division among our fine patriots. And they are using this toxic gas. We don't know what it does yet, but as soon as we do, we'll let you know. Mm-hmm. And as you switch to the low one, they're starting to parrot the entire talking speech.
Should you Tatiana start with it?
It looks like what she did. All she did was run with what was said in the first place.
Right. Okay. So now the seed has been planted, and unless I miss my understanding of humanity, which I rarely do, we'll have calls in from citizens who didn't see a damn thing but want to sound important, and they're going to add to the story.
Yeah, that happens sometimes.
I mean, if we also had the right to get it on social media, you know, people there go nuts all the time.
Well, that's the beautiful thing. Most of these talking heads have like a face space account or whatever.
Probably they have their own sites, and from there it's hopefully soon all over the internet. If that's a good or bad thing, I don't
It's
know yet.
the website is called My Twitface.
As you're listening to in the background, you hear like somebody calling in. Yeah, I seen this. It was like a green gas that these rioters were shooting out of like flamethrower machines. We don't. Still don't know what it's doing, but it seems to be raising a little bit. And like almost like immediately afterwards, another person goes, "Yeah, I've been to the Lith a couple times, shooting my gun off there, and these damn liberals are going in there and rioting in there and taking all the guns away from there. They need to be shut off. Trying to take our guns away from us. Save the Lilith."
Nice.
And then you just hear the talking head going, "Well, the Lilith, a known gun club in Chicago, has been targeted by liberals again, shooting off some kind of
Thing.
passing inducing gas onto our fine cops out there. Somebody needs to take care of Chicago."
Yeah, partner. Your country is crazy, let me just say that.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna see if I can fan the flames a little bit. I'm gonna call the talk line
Okay.
on the most listened to show and try to get on the air.
Why don't you just call Art Bell for real?
Because
Hello?
by this time, Arbel's dead. Yeah, I'm a concerned citizen here in Chicago, and
Yeah,
I seen them
out there.
fools out there by the Lilith.
Yeah, how's it going out there? I hear that it's a war zone out there, and these liberals are taking away guns and everything.
Well, they're trying, by God, but you know, a real patriot's going to stand up to them and not let that happen. I say we need to come together and save the Lilith from these god darn godless heathens with their scientific experimentation on innocent civilians and our good men in
Innocent
blue.
humans.
Damn straight there. And you hear that? That's from coming from a Chicagoan. It looks like they are experimenting on our police officers now.
With that gas there, ain't nobody knows what it does. Hell, it could be some kind of new vaccination or something. They're testing for an inhalation instead of a jab. Next thing you know, you won't have a choice. They'll just airdrop a vaccine over a city. Everybody's got to get it because you breathe.
And they're doing it to take away our guns?
Our guns, our choices, our rights as God-fearing American citizens.
They're taking away our rights. You tell them, honey.
First thing they'll take away our rights to have a gun. Next thing they'll put a damn liberal in the Oval Office.
They'll make all the little boys and the little girls.
All right. Well, you're here to hear first. Thank you for calling, citizen. Keep up the fight and save the Lilith, please.
God bless America and God bless the Lilith.
No, I live with this.
Ricky hangs up, looks pained for a second, and then busts out laughing.
Oh gosh, so viel Geld ausgegeben.
If Bella could pee, she'd pee on herself laughing that hard.
It was a great A performance, Ricky.
Xavier just looks bewildered.
Because Xavier believes in all this stuff.
No, Xavier's just like, what the hell are you doing?
He is inside rats.
So when the Live
Well,
Club reopens and we're flooded with gun nuts, what do you do then?
open up a range in the basement and charge them.
Fair enough. It would explain why we have a vast
Yeah, see, then our arsenal doesn't look so odd, right?
Exactly.
I'm extremely annoyed that I climbed up a building and then down a building and then back up a building, carrying a sniper rifle to not shoot a single damn Inquisitor.
You almost shot
Oh, dear God,
me.
just go outside and
Just
shoot somebody.
saying.
Does that make you feel better?
What was that, Belladonna?
I said, just go outside and shoot somebody.
You're the
You're
one
itching.
stopping me from going outside to begin with.
Don't go then.
I think you've sealed us in. It's a good thing we don't need air. Oh, well, except for you. Looks at Yana.
Oh, she should be fine. We have a bit of air in here. It's probably not even entirely sealed off, if I had to guess.
True. I'm pretty sure the gas doesn't come this far either, though. So I don't know why we entirely did this.
Well,
but
who
I think it's
knows?
nap
It could be
time.
nanobots for all we know about this stuff.
Damn it! Nanobots, I thought my shit is brought up on the radio.
Call him back.
Nice.
Nanobots that'll make you gay and liberal.
I mean, I could give it another try.
And foreigners. Don't forget foreigners. It'll turn you into foreigners.
Gay foreigners.
I could
Gay
give it a
liberal
try.
foreigners.
I haven't
Gay
caught
Literally.
anyone yet, so they have not heard anything from me. If you want.
Gay Muslims.
Yeah. Too real.
Coming to take our guns.
Okay, anybody got anything else to do before?
I think I've done
Xavier has
enough.
nothing.
I think Sophie is just gonna sit down next to Isabella and keep a little eye on her for the time being. Is there a
Alright.
flower vase around here somewhere, perchance?
A what?
A flower vase.
No.
No? Damn it.
No.
Shitty place.
Can I?
Can you
Never
what?
mind. I forgot her name.
Yana,
Okay.
Isabella, Belladonna.
Isabella. I was going to ask whether I could set Isabella on.
On fire?
You want to shoot
I
Isabella?
just like fire.
Alright.
That's a
Well, if
hassle.
you have
I'll just
nothing else to
sleep.
do if you have nothing to do for now, we're gonna sit down and sleep for the night, and we're gonna end the session here.
Very well.
Neato.
Okay.
I think it's gonna be a
Unexpected
good
turn.
place to.
This was
I'm
interesting.
sorry.
That was an unexpected turn. Didn't expect that we suddenly have a riot going on in our homestay.
I've had it
I
planned.
figured if there's already a riot, turn the kind to our cause, you know?
Stoke the
All right.
flames
Do we
even
get
further.
XP for today?
Yes, you get 2 XP.
Sweet.
Wonderful.
Oh, and just in case nobody's figured it out, every time I do that, just a reminder thing, I do put out a little spoiler in there.
And where? What? Huh?
When I put just a reminder, everybody, we're starting at 7
Oh, yeah.
p.m. tonight. I put Milwaukee at the end.
I saw that.
It's the episode title.
You know I'm gonna steal that if I get back to uploading. Better than the shit
Yeah, I
I
know.
come up with.
And what was the other thing that I said? Welcome to Indianapolis, I think last week.
Let's see. Somewhere up there. Welcome to Indianapolis. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So yeah, I do little stuff like that. So
It's appreciated.
I didn't know if you guys noticed that or not. That's why.
I noticed that.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, we noticed.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm like thinking about it. I'm like, should I put something there? I'm like, okay, I'm gonna put Milwaukee and put it in like quotation marks and question mark and see if it, and see what everybody thinks.
All right. We done here?
Think so?
Yeah.
I believe so.
Sweet. I'll see you guys next week.
See ya next
Maybe.
week.
Oh, what's that
All right,
input?
take care.
What
What's
was
that
that,
input
Kazumi?
mode thing?
What?
Oh, I
I'm
helped
looking at the pictures.
AJ with his background
Yeah,
noises.
no, that was like an hour ago.
Oh, okay.
Because it's not supposed to be all the way on the left. It's somewhere where mine is maybe to the right, but not all the way to the left. That's because everything came through. The yellow zone is the exclusion zone. If there's no exclusion zone, everything can be heard.
Oh, okay.
We figured that out now, so that should be useful.
Yeah, I was gonna say the last hour has been really good with you, AJ.
Yeah, see, I was reading the slider backward.
Oh, okay.
One mystery solved. Bam.
Yes. More mysteries have been